Alright, so today I'm gonna start a new character, create character, wrecked by Winds of Asterkarn. Fangs of Asterkarn is coming out tomorrow, right? Copium. We did not get a date, so... When is it gonna be, man? Within the next couple of months, at least, hopefully. We're gonna start with normal. Veterans only for veterans, I'm new to this game. Let's go play normal. Remember to change title? Ah shit, you are right. How do I keep forgetting that? I even forgot it on flippin' YouTube this time as well. Oopsie doopsie. Winds of Asterkarn. Berserker. Da 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 da. Trying to lure new players, huh? I would never. This Pierceman ripped?
Still drawing breath.
No, he didn't rip. I have to still catch up with my series of normal only playthroughs where I just wanna test 3-ish leveling setups for each mastery. So it's gonna be around 30 runs in total. I already did some last year, not too many, and I do wanna do all the rest. Holy bitch. So that I can then at some point make a proper video with proper experience and proper video proof to back it up, right? Which is gonna be called I don't know, top X ways to play this or that mastery, right? Stuff like that. Which doesn't mean that I'm not gonna use those characters for maybe some further gameplay after that. Maybe we're actually gonna choose a second mastery and then, you know, make them actual builds and put them to actual level 100, you know, and get them all the way to low card at least. Anyway, let's get this 200 here. Trusty Heaven's great sword, always great. Let's remove common items, they're trash. Pair all of them with Berserker? Maybe. Maybe. I might not do all 30 playthroughs, honestly. That sounds a little excessive, maybe. Maybe just extrapolate some of them. Still no news about release date? No. It's coming out within the next months. This year is all we know. Possibly first half of this year. Hopefully, still. That's all we know. Alright, I'm gonna pump some points here at first. Berserker in the very early couple of levels doesn't really have that many skills to choose from. Unless you want to play a werewolf right away, you can do that, sure. Also, right. Putting points here means you should be dual wielding, right? What the hell am I doing? Let's put one more point in physique here so I can actually dual wield. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. It's kind of a no-brainer actually to always use Balrog's Bloody Arm as a Berserker, because it does give you +3 to flippin' Implements of War, which means you get a lot of bleed damage right away. That's just pretty fucking good, not gonna lie. Not great AoE, but at least you are gonna destroy Kaizok easily. Agree, maybe, welcome. What's my favorite Berserker class combination so far? I haven't tried all of them yet, actually, to be fair. Still haven't. I gotta say though, I really like Raven.
Good, you're back.
I cast the Raven. Together with Shaman or Inquisitor, for example. That's pretty fun. For endgame though, I would say the most fun I've had so far was playing a physical bleed leap upheaval Shaman Berserker. Spoiler. Xenonic, thank you so much for 16 months. Welcome back to the Bloomers, appreciate it. Yeah, but I played that one like before Upheaval rework, to be fair, so I don't know how much fun it's gonna be now, and it should still be good, of course. Maybe even better, because you can now combine it with like other weapon skills. And just because it's like the most fun from what I've played so far, doesn't mean it's like the best, obviously, right? I haven't played like that many builds, to be fair, yet. So yeah. Every word in that sentence was a spoiler, yeah, pretty much. And you even see spoilers on stream right now. Kaiser died rather quickly though, right? I gotta say. Like, the single target damage is kinda not so early with this class. Can't believe Zentai killed your meme build. And which one out of all the meme builds? Your Upheaval meme? Hello, hello. Pokemon, bad Gandalf, bouncing dandy. How many spoilers will there be this run? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, I wanna play Winds of Asterkarn today though, right? I wanna play this skill. What is the level that I need to be to play it? I should know this. 25 divided by 3 is like, what? 8? So... Shit, spoiler build? What? Okay, let me get to like level 9 or 10. Ah, there's no build command for this. There's no ground tools for this yet. Let's do it like this for now. Okay, we're gonna get like 5 billion levels from this totem, right? Totems and like pre-Foggy Bank, or like pre... what's it called? Like pre-Chandler Cave are kinda broken, not gonna lie. You can also die to them. That is also possible. Okay, level 8. I think I need like one more level. We might as well just like pump the bar a bit and like get this rallying cry here to get a little bit more movement speed. Oh wait, what? What is the Berserker Oathkeeper combination called? It is called the Zealot. DLC out? No. This is like closed playtest basically. Okay, I need like one more level, please. Tomorrow? Yeah, it's out tomorrow, hooray. How Berserker rank in terms of level and confidence? I think it's a lot better than Oathkeeper at least. Yeah, they can also do dual wield ranged right away with this class. And do dual wield melee or dual wield ranged. That is correct. But then again, pistols, Omega low, right? Imagine playing pistols. I mean, they can be good, but not early game as a Berserker. Certainly not. How to play Berserker. You wait for a couple of months and then you buy the DLC. And you can play Berserker. This is just like some early looks, early spoilers for you. I said like single target is good, well single target is good if I actually like invested into those skills, right? But I didn't at level 8. So my single target is kinda... my damage overall is kinda shit right now. But it's fine, just give me like one more level. Zerg, Nightblade, Cold Wolf. That is a build. That certainly is a build. I'm not scared from 1 to Blackwater Cocktail. We're gonna find out, right? I think Raven... okay, like, I think Raven got, like, slightly nerfed, but, like, Raven was... the last time I played Raven for leveling was S tier. Like, Raven felt like playing something like Rune of Kalastor or Promise Strike and stuff like that, to be fair. Now it's maybe a little bit worse. It's probably still fine, to be fair. This right now seems rather like Oathkeeper tier, what I'm doing this very second. But it's gonna change, right? We're gonna go back to base on this next portal here. Okay, fuck these guys. Who cares? Pets? Expansion on sale? No. This is just early looks for you. Maybe you should like make that more clear. Early look. It's open like that, right? Close playtest. Okay, let me get this shrine as well. I lied. I'm gonna do one more thing before going back. Is there any way possible to toggle certain skills to repeat every time it's off cooldown? Not really in Grim Dawn. I also found like the numlock trick to be rather bad / unreliable in Grim Dawn compared to say Last Epoch. Like in Last Epoch that actually works really well, but in Grim Dawn it was kind of... I think I tried like a couple of times and it never really felt that great. At least to me. Shaman or Inquisitor for Raven. I think by default Shaman is probably better.
The dead. I need some time.
I feel like Shaman Berserker in general has like lots of great synergy. I mean Shaman is kinda OP anyway, if you like, so... yeah. It translates over to Berserker combo as well. On top of the also like just great synergy you have by default. Right. And then all the quests here. Do we have 5 scrap? 6 even. Nice, nice.
Come see what's left.
Come see what's left of what's left. If I play Winds of Asterkarn, I want to get like cold damage and energy regen, so like an offhand for sure, right? What else? Any of this have like any damage?
True power of Cthulhu.
This one is crit damage.
Send I know about this.
I think I threw away Allman's axe. Whoops. That one would have had cold damage actually. Oh wait, Kazoks. This is more energy, right? Maybe? Energy regen. I mean, it's like the same, but like slightly higher, yeah.
Put it to
Okay.
good use.
Private Strike Berserker, let's go. Yep.
Greetings, child.
Yo,
I am pleased to
Fromage,
see that the
thank you so
taint of
much for
possession has left you.
51
Should you
months.
require it,
Welcome, welcome
I
on. Thanks so much
offer
for the tier
spiritual
3.
guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
Does Zantai know about this? Yeah, I have permission from Zantai to stream the Berserker Mastery and all items that I can find.
Stay strong.
Did I miscalculate? Am I bad at math? Now I have 0 points left. I need 1 more level, right? Fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on. I'm like almost level 10 though, so let's just default attack for like a couple of mobs and then it's easy. Then we can play what we want to play. Maybe this quest will give us level 10 anyway.
Captain's search impressive. Well,
Hey, yeah, all planned. Definitely. Totally planned. There we go. Fangs of Asterkarn. I mean, Winds of Asterkarn. Okay, we are a caster now. Chaos Berserker is gonna be dope as well, yeah. Like with Occultist, for example, second, it's pretty nuts. New UI of health and energy bars, Sedge. Wait, why Sedge? Die! Die, everything around me. Okay. The one thing about the skill is like, you have to stand still in channel, right? So you're not moving while dealing damage. But it's pretty good damage, at least against trash. It's also good damage on your energy bar. How big does it get? I think this is the max. Anivia R, yeah, true. Like Anivia Ultimate. The item that turns Empyrean's Guardians into wolves and the Berserker's Werewolf ability, you have to complete pack, yes. You can play a fire pack leader, Berserker, Oathkeeper, like a Zealot that is. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You wanna pair this with OFF and convert cold to fire? That might be a possibility, yeah. Bruh, I'm so slow still. Oh, no. Will they add new devotions? Unfortunately, no, they will not. Does this early look mean it's coming soon? Well, the last time I also was able to stream this, or like I streamed this, was like over a year ago, so... I don't think it has to necessarily say something about the DLC coming soon. Whee! Okay, we need more damage. Dum, da-dum. Da-dum. And a little bit of movement speed, thank you. Yada yada yada, energy regen, yes. Perfect. How are we there yet? DLC tomorrow, holy shit, crazy, crazy. No, it's not tomorrow yet. What the fuck, streamer light. Okay. I mean, this works, I guess. Not tomorrow, tonight confirmed, yeah. It's out in 1 hour, guys, log in, holy shit. Tomorrow's D4 season?
You look well.
Who? We want the... I mean, this one is... No, we want the... Resistances rather, of course. This one was really good, actually. Also more energy regen. Oh, casting speed? Dang, okay. Obviously, casting speed makes it so it hits faster and deals more damage, but this one is also elemental damage, like cold damage, right? If this was like of celerity, it would be even better. Tempest prefix is good. Sell all this crap. Very nice, very nice. But like this here maybe, this here as well. Sure, cool. Meet Bourbon inside the prison. Okay, let's meet him. Will I play the next Last Epoch season? Yes.
Good, you're one of my... You've followed...
For how long? I don't know yet. At least for 1 day. We'll see. You could abstain the PoE1 League for half a week. They got you.
Good, you're back.
Seems good.
Oh, this shit, 77 months, GG. That's like... What the hell, that's like over 6 years already. Welcome back to the Bloomers, appreciate the support, the continued support. How's it going? Seems good. Yeah, honestly, the skill, I mean, it's a little slow because you are, well, forced to stand still while casting it. And thus, it's not like super slow when it comes to like how fast you progress movement speed wise. But damage wise, I think this seems really nice so far. It clears out trash, everything dies before it can touch you basically. Bosses take a little longer so far, but I mean, we are not that deep into the skill yet and don't have like any items for it either, so... Looks promising so far. But it's not an endgame boss killer? Maybe not. We will see, we will see. It does have like another modifier here, the Hailstorm. And then of course there's gonna be items for it and so on and so on. I wish there were like some items that like make it even bigger, that like made the AoE even bigger. Maybe there are. But I mean, this is pretty smooth so far. Pretty darn smooth. Let's see against Shambler. Oh shit, he stunned me or what? I mean, it seems fine to me. Alright. Level 14. Wait, I don't even have any boots yet? That's why I'm so slow. What the fuck? No boots. No boots, no pants. A frostbite. Gonna be more damage. It is. Yep. Nice. Yellow item for the win. Amulet or medal for chaos wins with black flame set. Maybe. Looks similar to the Maelstrom skill in Ellie. Yeah, true. But with Maelstrom and Ellie you can actually walk, right? Here you can't walk. I wish you could like walk with this. I mean, slowly. Kinda like with our Reckoning. But you can't.
Move along.
It's a little sad. Oh shit. Wait, why are we killing him? No. Rest in peace. Guess we're siding with Duncan this run. Duncan Donuts. I mean, you can use movement skills, but you can also evade, but it still like resets your size. Let's go add some devotions. Let's start with good old Jackal, right? When in doubt, always Jackal out. Dunkin' Donuts is crap. Yeah, that's also why you shouldn't side with them ever, right? True. Hey, boots. Any boots will do for now. I got some epics for level 14, but that is still one level away, so... we're going cold damage, right? Should I go for Tsunami? Should we try Tsunami a bit? Like, Murmur needs 5 blue, right? So let's go try Tsunami, why not? Restart the run, the wrong smith? Nah, it's whatever, on normal. If you're on an ultimate, it matters a bit more, I guess. Okay, let's put 2 in the skill and like 1 in the bar from now on. So we actually get some proper damage per level. Flash freeze better except for bosses. Yeah, early, like for AoE, sure. Like OFF you just tap once and everything dies, right? This is kinda... This is definitely slower because you have to stand still and like channel and the damage is not as instant. But it does at least attack and like hit everything. It does not freeze though. Kinda wish it could freeze. Why can it not freeze, man? What the fuck? Soil Trousers. Well, somebody said like last time I should do a Soil Trouser run next. Maybe this is the run. No, he's freezing me. What the fuck? What the fuck? There need to be like items that give you like CC immunity while you're channeling this shit. At least like freeze immunity or something like that, right? What is this shit? This is the only skill that could support Cold Guardians. Seems like a good skill for that, yeah. Oathkeeper kills faster than this. Oh, celerity, casting speed. Yeah, it's not veteran, right? Let's put 1 more here. 2 more in the skill, rather. Shows off new class on stream. Chooses slowest leveling skill. Is it the slowest? Maybe it is. Who knows? We'll see. What is this, a stream for nerds? Of course it is. What else would it be? Imagine not being a nerd in 2026. Yo, Dicky. Hallo, hallo. Hey, perfect boots as well, I mean pants. Yeah, I don't know about the like feels slower than Oathkeeper part. Like I don't agree with that necessarily. It does need to ramp all the time though, which is a little annoying. Ramping, upcoming DLC class. Yes, yes, this is what you're seeing right now. Late game and lax damage right now still. It's a little funny. Like I haven't tried it late game because I didn't really like the playstyle all that much personally. I was looking at the numbers between like the patch we had last year and like the most recent patch now. And on the most recent patch now, Winds of Asterkarn has less damage than back then. So for some reason Zentai nerfed it. I don't know why. Like what? Maybe it's getting buffed for release again. We have to make sure of that maybe. To get Zentai to buff it again. Do you think Berserker will be the main mastery for use? You mean like in general? I mean there's 10 masteries in the game, I don't know. I don't think like it's gonna be like that dominant. This is not Diablo 4 Spiritborn after all. Sure, it's gonna be a good mastery. But I mean every mastery in Grim Dawn is good to be fair. Fangs of nerfs. There's so much power creep going on in Grim Dawn for Fangs. Maybe that's why this got nerfed preemptively, I don't know. But like $150 mastery win. Huh. When indeed. Let me throw more money at crate. Nah, I don't. I would not support that. But like, flipping Asterkarn is gonna be like, what, like maybe 20 bucks or something? Or who knows, maybe 30? I have no idea. Yeah, it's gonna be so much flipping content compared to flipping D2 Warlock Keck. Even Oathkeeper is good for starter. Well, I would say right now it's like the worst, but you can do it, yeah. I mean, I made a... played an Oathkeeper just recently. Atomic Assassin God, welcome on. It is. Grim Dawn is awesome. In my opinion, it is still at least the best single-player RPG there is on the market. Even though it is a bit dated, maybe, but it's still amazing. It's better than... like, for a single-player SSF experience, I feel like it's still more fun and better than every Diablo game and... well, even PoE, you could argue. I guess PoE is debatable, though. Is this the Berserker? Am I allowed to show the skill tree? I mean, the skill tree is publicly available on grimtools.com as well. So yes, I can show you the skill tree. Maybe like 25 bucks for Asterkarn? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I can show you the class, I can show you all the skills, I can show you all the items that I find. I am not allowed to show you the new areas or like any story content, stuff like that. And when it comes to like new nemesis and stuff like that, maybe I would be allowed to like show you some of them. Maybe I would at some point, but I don't want to like spoil it like too much already. Yeah. We won't tell if you show. There's always somebody just like talking about it somewhere, and then Zentai knows. Like you can't count on that ever. Besides, I don't want to like dishonor my non-NDA. New class, WoW, free or paid. It will be part of the Fangs of Asterkarn paid expansion, which not only adds a new class, but also tons of new items, new bosses, like an entire new act, which, well, to say it's one act is probably like an understatement. Apparently it's gonna be as big as like 3 acts almost. Or like 2 very big acts, something like that. And then there's gonna be like new endgame, new items for the new class, for existing classes, new ways to play, depending on items of course. Tons of quality of life coming to the game, which is mostly actually free, and as part of the free update. Tons of cool stuff. Yes, the expansion will also come to Xbox.
What do you want?
What do you want? Never mind me, just kidding you.
Have you found their warden?
I will end the warden's knife. Let's do that. Cool. Alright. So free? No, the class is not free. What? It's gonna be part of the paid expand. Or what, did they ever put in a way to hide a quest in the side log? You mean like this? Or like this? Dicky. Shh. It's pretty nice. There's lots of nice areas for sure. Don't understand why this game never released on PS5, such a good game. Yeah, porting to consoles is work. It is work that the developers wanted to not do, or like, well, invest otherwise. Porting to Xbox was easier than porting to PS5. Because Sony, I guess. I don't know who's at fault here. Or if it's just laziness, or if it's like maybe financially not worth it for them to do. We'll see. But I think one of the main reasons was certainly that the, like porting the game over to, what's it called? Xbox was easier to do than over to PS5. Xbox certification apparently was also already kind of a hassle. But yeah, I guess the Sony stuff would be even more annoying. I don't know. I would like to have a way to go hostile with Devil's Crossing and join the Cult of Cthulhu. Dude, the very first time I was playing this game as well, I had the same thought, not gonna lie. I wanted to become part of the cult, and then I was disappointed that I couldn't. I couldn't be a cult member. You can't buy the game on the German Xbox store. Huh. Why not? How can I play the DLC? You wait until you can buy it, and then you buy it, and then you play it. This is like basically closed testing, early look, whatever you wanna call it. This is basically just like me showing off some spoilers for you guys. And also trying to figure out what skills are good to level with this class. Or like are good for leveling with this class. The new sound when I press the rallying cry. It's my character crying in a rallying way. Like this. The Berserker thematically closer to Mugjogan or Ravager? Mugjogan. Man, hungry disability, yep, it is, and that's kind of what I feared. It is very... Like, now that I maxed it out, it's draining energy like crazy, not gonna lie. And is it worth it damage-wise to do that? I'm not sure. I mean, all churning skills are like this early, though. Like, they're all kind of a pain before you get like some ectoplasms and stuff. I already made sure to have energy regen chest, energy regen helmet, energy regen offhand, energy regen ring. Okay, this one doesn't have energy regen. But I'm still struggling with energy, right? It's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Maybe I should have just chosen like a... I should have like chosen, what's that called? Candle right away, I think. That one gives me greens, which I need anyway, and... Yeah, I think my devotion choice is suboptimal here. If you go candle first, you get more energy regen right away here, right? Like after 2 points jackal, you just go candle probably. Yeah, let me respec that after Krieg. New Plagues of Ignifer? Kinda. It's like a stationary Eye of Reckoning that grows in size. Just chug the pots. Yeah, I'm like chugging them on cooldown almost. It's not gonna be enough regen for the boss fight, the upcoming boss fight, I think. Like for trash, it's kind of alright, because I'm not like channeling all the time. And I can like regen some energy in between packs. But even as it is, it's already like kind of close to being out of mana. Yeah. Okay, hang on. And I think I know why. Because I forgot to pick one other skill in the Berserker tree. That should help with energy regen. And that skill is...
What troubles you?
Battle Surge. So we like pull 2 points here and get at least 1 point in here. So whenever you crit, this thing activates. And this thing gives you, first of all, a hot, like a heal over time, which is like a new way of sustaining this game, which didn't exist before. But more importantly for this build, it also gives me energy regen. So that's nice. Also, yeah, let's just remove these points for now and actually go for candle first. I also don't need the red here, so we can get the energy regen node here. Now it's hopefully a lot better. What makes heal over time different to regen? So heal over time ticks like every second. Whereas regen is like gradual, like continuous, right? And also heal over time. What's it called again? Can be improved by healing effects. Like healing effects increased. The stat does not work for regen, but it does work for heal over time. Those are like the two main differences for now. 12 points of energy in 3 seconds. What will you even do with all that energy? A crazy, insane amount of energy, right? Holy shit. It's gonna help a little bit, right? Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, it does. It's better than before, at least. Every single point will help. Which attributes should I focus? Physique. Totally depends on like what you're playing, to be fair. If you wanna play it like safe, you can always put every second point in physique. Like put like 50% of your points in physique, then you're not doing anything wrong with that, I would say. But the other half of points, cutting or spirit, depends on your build. Depends on what you need, depends on what you're looking for, and so on and so on. Which class combination will be my first in Fangs of Asterkarn? No idea at this point, I don't know yet. To be fair. Ah.
When I'm done with you, I will crush your brain. I will demonstrate my true power.
But I'd probably play a shapeshifter. Raven or werewolf. Not sure which variant though. More energy. Okay. I mean, apart from being out of energy and not having any damage for a couple of seconds, it wasn't that bad actually. Even without being able to deal damage for the entire fight, it was still a decent kill speed, I feel like. You're intrigued about the fire grasping vines?
Come see what's left.
They are one of many cool new like things you can play. I just want to look for like any other item that has like cold damage. Ideally more than what I currently have.
Good, you're back.
Kiorek Blamarive.
Circle of Life with 83 months. Holy moly. 5 billion years basically. Thank you so much for the support. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, a new knife. Let's go. So Creek is down, Act 1 is done. We need to
The warden's
actually talk to the smith though. I forgot about the smith.
the warden's defeat is
Since I killed Angram, now we're gonna have to sign with Dunkin' Donuts. Shapeshift to Raven. Well, the Berserker class, right, can shapeshift into a wolf and a raven. You can become a were-raven. Which I guess I can show you real quick.
What troubles you? Safe journey.
Right, so this is Raven. Hello, call. And this is Wolf. Yeah, this is still the playtesting version, just like a newer patch compared to what we had a couple of like a year ago.
Farewell.
But it's still like the same like closed playtesting branch. Raven is more like a caster and Werewolf is more like a melee character.
So you must buy before
And not only can you use the skills that I just showed you, you can also use all other skills in those forms except for default attack replacers. So like you cannot use Onslaught for example, or you cannot use Cadence, or you cannot use Savagery. But you can use like Force Wave as a Werewolf for example, stuff like that. Alright, time for some crafting of components.
Hey, don't get killed out there.
And also time to actually put more points in spirit, right? Also a better region.
Ah, I cannot.
Oh yeah, the UI is coming with patch 1.3. The new UI is coming to all like branches soon TM. Right, you have like a different UI down here. Yeah, you can also switch to orbs now if you want to. Post haste, yeah. Like looks like this.
We speak at last.
Anything you like.
If you prefer orbs, you have like slightly different like UI here. Stash is like the biggest update, right? You now have some more stash tabs coming with Fangs of Asterkarn. You have a dedicated stash tab for your materials. You can also press this button now from anywhere. You don't have
So, you have come. You.
yeah, I've come. Okay. You don't even have to be in town, right? You can just press move rear against here, and everything is gonna go to your stash, no matter where you are. And then you have like purple components here, or like materials here, and then components here. You can also right-click a stash tab now and make this like, I don't know, useless. Recolor it a bit, right? You can do that for personal or other items as well. This one is like the color of the border. This is the color of the highlight of the symbol.
Keep an eye out. Got something you need stashed.
Yeah, this is like shared stash here, right? You only have these dedicated tabs in your shared stash. The local does not have it.
Keep an eye out.
No new devotions now. Do you think it's wise to delete your stash over years to start fresh? I mean, depends what you want to do. Do you want to start fresh? Then yes. Do you not want to start fresh? Then no.
The emissary.
I think it's subjective, right? Depends what you want to do. Do I prefer orbs over bars? I personally don't. But there will be people that do. And this is like a very subjective thing, right? Play whichever you think looks cooler or like feels better to you.
Come see what
You have like 999 on lots of your components, yeah. You probably have enough for the next couple of years.
Put it to good use. I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
What to do here?
See you around.
Who will we side with?
I'll give you a good
Probably
price on
Drieg,
what I've
actually.
got left.
I bet a lot of women will play with balls.
I could hear the.
I don't mind playing with balls either, but like, I do prefer bars over balls.
the weeping much the
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. Iron well spent.
Also, I should like craft a flippin' relic, right? What the hell am I doing? I'd be happy to return and start from the scratch. Yep. I'll at some point have to do like a big
Scrap metal?
poll where I'll ask you guys, do you want me to play like fresh start for Fangs of Asterkarn, or Or just, like, there's two ways I could play on day one, thanks to Asterkarn, right? Either I start fresh. Oh, why do I not have enough scrap? What the fuck? Or I play like ultimate instantly, right? And go to the new campaign on ultimate, or even on ascended mode. Oh wait, no, I needed more iron bits. Fuck, not more enough. Oh my god. Hey god, I can't even proceed because I need to farm iron bits. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing some Fangs of Asterkarn then. I mean, Forgotten Gods. Alright, hang on. How much money does this one give you here? There's like an item you can get up here, right? Legendary, no way, dude. How much does it sell for?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Yay.
See you around.
Playing with balls behind bars. And to each their own, I guess. Ashes of the Forgotten God, yep. Forgotten Fangs. Hello? Holy, how tanky is the store? Oh yeah, it's time to remove yellows, right? No way, these are gonna be good moving forward now. Let's move around a bit quicker maybe. Dummy. You can't do this, no, don't do it. Thank you. Let's go leap as well. Leap on that thing. I'm gonna change to dual axe? No. I'll make another character for some dual axe setup at some point. You leap on that fang to Asterkarn. Mario build just jumped. Yep. Just gotta find some items that like reduce your leap cooldown maybe somehow, or reset it even. What class am I gonna use with Berserker? I don't know, what do you think is gonna be good for Fangs of Asterkarn, I mean Winds of Asterkarn? Shaman? Yeah. Why is the answer always Shaman, man? Why is the answer always Shaman? I think Inquisitor and Arcanus are also fine. But fucking Shaman is probably gonna be the best, I feel like. Could also do Nightblade. I mean, yeah. Your characters are all soldier second. What do I rate the two forms? And which one is better? I rate them both 5 out of 7. Perfect score. I gotta try Wolf again. The last time I tried Wolf was like over a year ago, early game for leveling. And it was kinda slow at that point, like back then. And Raven was like giga fast for leveling. Now I think Werewolf is better. I would probably still guess that Raven is early game stronger for leveling though. So Shaman has Wind Devils. That's like the main reason why I think Shaman. And also has some decent like cold synergy and like storm totems. You can like put down totems, right? Have your winds, your Wind Devils run around you. And then you, well, totems and Wind Devils can attack while you're casting your Winds of Asterkarn, right? Should be good. Just gotta find like a way to either convert the Winds of Asterkarn to lightning or the other stuff to cold, right? Until then you can just play like hybrid cold lightning, which is not the worst combination. I'm honestly like a little disappointed that Crate just made Wind Devils permanent by default instead of adding a transmuter that makes Wind Devil permanent, but then at the same time like makes it lose like a ton of damage or like makes it only like spawn one devil and stuff like that. Because that way you could still have a bit more damage in devils than you have right now if you actively cast it. But you would also have like less damage from devils than now without casting it. And right now I feel like it's... The skill is dealing a little bit too much damage for you doing literally nothing. But it is what it is. Crate's call. Not the biggest fan of standing still spells. Yeah, me neither, honestly. Like, out of all the skills in this mastery, this skill is probably my least favorite, actually. But it's still cool. It's still nice. Ah shit, I think I put my cold stones in my stash. Whoopsie.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. See you around.
Well, you worked here. We have to hit them hard and fast.
Hit them hard and fast. I crafted 2 cold stones earlier. I would like them back. Thank you very much. What the fuck? That was weird. The skill should have trouble in SR75 and against Celestials. Yeah, probably. Welcome in Farnsworth. It might not be the best for that. We'll see, right? Maybe there is some way to make it actually good though. The one thing I don't like about Scholar's Light is... Actually, hang on, we just go for Rowan's Crown right away. Yeah. It's still great for AoE later on.
Keep your weapon.
It's not gonna be a good bosser, like bossing skill I think.
See anything you like.
I mean, simply because of the way it works. It really can't be. Is this the expansion? No. I am just playing on a test patch for the expansion which has this new mastery. Like, this mastery that I'm playing is part of the expansion. You will be able to play this once the expansion is out and you buy it. Before that, you will not be able to play this. It's like one of the many things coming to the expansion, right? Like this is a fraction of the content coming. Actually, this is okay damage against him in totem. Maybe not. He did die, but he was almost out healing me. Thing is, in Grim Dawn, you can't skip bosses like PoEs endgame, you need to kill bosses to farm. You don't need to kill Kalagaja to farm. For SR, it's gonna be fine, I think. Like, I don't think SR bosses are that hard, or like Nemesis, it's gonna be fine for that stuff. There's a Firestorm version of this. Maybe. I mean, people play fucking Fangs of Igna for face tanking 4 people in SR, so I don't see why that shouldn't be possible with this skill as well. And ironically, I'm most excited for Epic's rerolling. Was a very popular feature in the community leagues as well. Is he gonna die? What the fuck? Three poison damage per hit. I guess I'm not really like scaling poison damage, am I? Hello? Oh shit. Imagine awakening of finger or solid pants hype. I'm looking forward to that too, yeah. One important question, since there is a huge new area. Would they increase the devotion cap to like 60? No. They will not. I mean, the new area is gonna have devotion shrines, but there's not gonna be a higher cap. I don't know if this would be possible in the new Grim Dawn engine. This skill would be so much better if you could channel it, and then it was a storm that remained for a few seconds in an area. Yeah. No, I totally agree. I agree. Like, the skill is kinda cool, but also... yeah. I feel like it could be much better. I 100% agree. Like, it could be mechanically a lot more interesting. Yeah, you can max out even faster than normal and then skip elite even easier than before. And just rush ultimate instantly. That's the plan, basically. Yes. Of Kings? Glacial of Kings? Holy shit. Oh no, of Dire Fangs. I can't read. Of Dire Fangs. Dire Fangs is like OA to pets or something. And some spirit maybe. Or maybe glacial spirit actually.
Mornay's.
You do all dungeons on every difficulty? What the hell? I mean, just like remove elite, like disable the button or something. Like, don't ever play that. It's a waste of time. At least once the expansion is out. You're gonna be like level 90 at the end of normal if you do literally everything, and then like you're gonna be level 99 at the end of elite, or like 100 at elite. I mean, I guess you could like just skip ultimate and like literally play Ascendant right away if you wanted to. I don't know how smooth of a progression curve that's gonna be. But... So these murderers items are pretty good for werewolf too, right? If you're playing like a pierce werewolf, you could play these too. Okay, let me go back real quick and change around some stuff. Even harder gore stack.
Well, damn, now that...
Ascendant gore stack. Well, the thing is you can't do Ascendant at level 1, right? Ascendant is like level 100 only. At least in the base game. There's maybe some way to change that. Alright, let's put casting speed here. Very nice, very nice. Take out this, take out that. Actually, I want this on shoulders, I think. And then ectoplasm can go here for now, why not? And we can put some more these here and here. Nice, nice. Now we can get to the modifier Hailstorm. As the winds howl around you, icy hails forms and descends upon your foes. Which costs no energy, right? No additional energy actually, that's nice. Are there any monster frequents coming up for this go? Yes, 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 yes. This will be a build where you want to side with Kaiman's Chosen actually. Because you want to get the helmet from the one actual dude that you always kill when you side with Kaiman's Chosen. MVG, most valuable game. I don't disagree. Doing normal Elite Ascendant sounds good. You don't have to unlock Ascendant. Like, Ascendant shares a playthrough with Ultimate, so it's kind of like Veteran for Ultimate. But you need to be level 100 to play it. But you cannot select it on a level 99 character. So I guess doing normal Elite Ascended is something that you could do. I don't know, I probably wouldn't recommend doing that, and I probably won't do it. I would rather do full normal into instant ultimate, and then just switch to Ascendant whenever you are level 100 and you feel like you're strong enough. Okay, this is some good damage though, honestly. I mean, Ascendant can be pretty hard. Like, I would not do normal into Elite into Ascendant on a fresh character. You have like no gear. Like, you would just die. Probably. Maybe not to level 1, like to Act 1 skeletons, but there's some other stuff in there that's definitely rippy. Okay, let's take another skill as well. Let's take a Bone Chilling Cry. So now we can cry while we cry, and then cry more while crying. Bone Chilling Cry is like a... It's like a... like Curse of Frailty kind of skill, I guess, but it's applied with an AoE. Kind of like War Cry from a soldier. That sounds a lot better in my opinion. And this is like why it's so good now, that these war cry type skills can be used while channeling. Like you can channel and still war cry, and it's not interrupting your channeling, right? I mean, same goes for Ignafar or Drain Essence or Aether Ray. One with Bear Raven. Well, I wanted to first of all test the skill itself, and second, I don't have enough skill points yet, but you are right that the Raven is kind of like a natural fit with us, and you probably want to combine this with a Raven. I would argue that also like early game Raven is just better. So at least for Act 1 you want to play Raven. Then if you want to play Asterkarn wins, you like use that on top. But Raven is like a standalone skill, I feel like it's certainly better than this. But I've never done like only Asterkarn so far, so I would have tried. I've done like plenty of Ravens already. Nobody knows that Warcry works with Ignafar because who plays Ignafar? And also like who plays Soldier together with Ignafar or Aether Ray or Drain Essence? I guess there is like a Retaliation Drain Essence build that you can play, right? And there is like a... There was like physical Aether Ray Battle Mage, which was like decent at some point in the past, but it's been like a long time ago, I feel like. And also both of those are better, I think, as a Templar, so like with Oathkeeper or Oppressor, also Oathkeeper. You played Aether Ignafar Tactician, interesting. I mean, yeah, now with more Warcries, or like with non-interrupting Warcries. Seems good to me. What's my casting speed? 133. Berserker does not have any casting speed in the skill tree, right? Fucking Frost Revenant for real. He's just immune. Okay. Can I damage him when I war cry at least? Wait. Did he have like a buff on himself or something before? He's debuffed, right? He has the war cry, like the cry debuff. I don't get it. I mean, whatever, just skip him. What the fuck? Loki Arkovia is one of the coolest areas. I agree. I fully agree. Where RR? I mean, the cry has RR. I am crying. It's not helping. I cry Everton. New DLC tomorrow, hooray! No, this is not new DLC. Well, it is, but it's closed testing. Spoiler arena content. And also it's just the class, nothing else.
I'll see what's left of my wares.
Oh shit, offhand? This has more regen, right? Yep. Also this one, oh yeah, of course, of course, of course. A lot of Zvagra. Spectral Bludgeon. It's a lot of cold damage, holy moly. New DLC on tier 3 sub only. Yeah. You can get the download link on my Patreon. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Shit. I need to go down into the Undercity still. This potential bug won't be a problem on high-level boundless dungeons later. I feel like he buffed himself with like a cold-resistant aura, which is fine, like that's what they always do. Usually you have like higher amounts of resistance reduction. But when I like re-entered the area, he didn't have the buff anymore, so like the one guy was squishy as hell, and the other one, because he spawned, like freshly spawned again, he did have the buff, and thus he was really tanky. That's how I'd explain it right now. Maybe I'm wrong. So my OnlyFans? True. Wrecked by feed pics is my name there. You should be able to see the buff, right? If you hover over the enemy, I think, maybe? Not sure. Maybe not. Oh, you don't see a buff on this guy, for example. Flame Revenant. Just came back, what? What face? What indeed, yeah. Rune carved of Frostbite, holy. 26, okay. Those are some juicers, what the fuck. Real good damage. Okay, no, like honestly, like apart from standing still, the skill is still great, right? If you know what you're doing, if you know what items to look for, if you know like what stats to push and so on, it's totally fine. It's pretty good loading skill, I would say. Like it literally clears the entire screen. With ease. At this point at least. I just wish like it mechanically would be a bit more interesting or like would allow for a bit more mobility. Like either have like a lingering effect after channeling, or have like a way to be able to move very, very slowly while channeling. Something like that would help. This skill forces your character to stay while and listen. Yeah. Listen to the winds of Asterkarn. They are music in our ears. Okay. Yeah, that's like the bad thing about standing still, right? I mean, there's one way to solve this problem. And that would be to get Leech on the skill, which I don't have yet. If it had a pull effect like Judgment, that would be nice. It would also be nice if Judgment could be casted while channeling the skill without interrupting it, but I think that's not possible right now because it's not a Warcry. I think only Warcry got the animation removed, unfortunately. Okay, we need to like put soul shards to get some vitality resistances, right? Like I almost died because I had only 8 vitality resistance. That was kind of low. Can I put this on the ground, then do this and pick it up? Okay, nice. Did I say a playtester has taken this skill into high SR? There's a couple of playtesters that like test stuff like crazy, way more than I do, like endgame stuff. So I'm sure those people have, at this point, like already like played all the skills, including Asterkarn wins.
Good, you're back.
Hey, Cyborg69, welcome back to the Bloomers. Appreciate the support for the Prime. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Roland. What the fuck? Tetris time. Like skill-wise, gameplay-wise, it's kinda the same. Really, the only tech that like happened at some point was that you can use Bone Chilling Cry and War Cry while channeling other channeling skills. But it's been a while already.
I'll give you good
A couple of
price
patches
for what
ago.
I've got left.
Swamp Dwellers. Marauders but actually has cold damage. I got 2-piece Marauder. What are the odds? Interesting. Two-piece Marauder is 40 OA. But it has no resistances, right? Like, Marauder is so fucking bad, dude. Holy shit. How is it so bad? Okay.
See you around.
Need something broken down?
Let's put this there and then this here.
Right,
Sure.
for now.
Oh yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we take out the crossroad points, the other two.
I sense turmoil within you. Safe journey.
1, 2. 19k DPS. For level 25, that's not bad at all.
I'll give you a good price.
Considering it's like a AoE.
Iron well spent.
Seems good to me.
What?
Is Nether Crown any good on this? Honestly, Nether Crown is fine. Oh yeah, Nether Crown is really fine actually.
Watch your back.
Watch your back, Elsa. That's right, also Doombolt? Not yet, no, but... it has to be absolutely insane with like flippin' Harbinger, for example. I mean, the reason why you want to play Raven with us is Everwinter. Like, Everwinter's damage, it's like a buff aura, basically. But also you want Icebound, like there's... Icebound doesn't give you as much damage as Everwinter, though. But Icebound is permanent and gives you resistances as well. Everwinter from Raven is only active whenever the Raven is active. I mean, there's so much damage, though, that you can get from this. Also like Formative Beast and the like Heart of Asterkarn. It's gonna be nuts actually, I think. Mistborn Talisman at level 25. Okay, dude. What the hell? What are these streamer runs? I'm playing Berserker Mastery from the new DLC, yes. But the new DLC is not out and I'm not really playing the new DLC now. Is there a way for us to play Berserker at the moment? Only if you are a closed tester, like an internal tester.
Well, if I haven't
And
been
the last time they
I came
accepted
upon-
more testers was in late 2024, 3, something like that. If they need more testers before the expansion is out, then they will put out a post on the forums saying that they need more testers. So far, they have not done that. But maybe they will, who knows? The ice snap guy is a little cold resistant, of course. Oh shit. Look at that, Wild Caller's Cowl has +1 to all skills in Berserker now. What the fuck? Actually insane. Fighting damage, but I mean, who cares, right? It's still +1 to all skills. Pretty nuts. Would Rune of Agrad go well with Rare Raven? I think so, yes. I think Rune of, like runes, especially Agrad, is pretty nice with Raven. Skill seems cool, but forcing you to stand still in an RPG is always a bad idea. Yep. I don't disagree. At least it's Grim Dawn and not PoE, so it's not as bad to stand still in this one. Okay, drop portal here. "24-hour Ravager kill with wins." I don't think it's that bad, but it's not gonna be like the best boss killer ability ever. Certainly not. What the hell? How am I full already again? I needed to go back to the rover dudes to get my bag right. What am I doing? It is a channel skill, yes. Gotta channel these nuts. I mean, the skill. Berserker seems to be a better caster than Broader. It depends how you play it. It supports both. I think it's really good at broading as well.
See what's left of my wares.
The Aether and Pierce Thrust is so nice on the other one though. Subjugator's Terror Weave Band of the Boar. Casting speed, Glacier Tolerance if you're playing Raven. Bow dodge. I mean, Subjugator's prefix is the pet crap, but the base stats of this ring is pretty nice. Or like, are pretty nice. Aww. No resistances though, because of the terrible prefix of the Boar's Physique and Spirit. Not having any resistances kind of ruins it, unfortunately. Unlucky. Formidable. Menacing. Mighty of Arcane Lore. Arcane Lore is actually not bad at all. That's funny. Alright. What I put in chest?
Iron well spent.
Tinkering is my specialty.
The hammer is not new, but it did get new stats, right? This is Wildcaller's Cowl. This is like the... Well, it's not a wolf helmet, it's like a... Like some deer helmet. Some antlers. Some stag. Wildcaller is the... It's not the pet one, I think. Wildcaller is the... Like, super budget Prime Strike. Like the blue... With the blue axe, the two-hander. I think it's the... Yeah, it's the Prime Strike weapon. Level 30 or 27, whatever this is. The 20 actually, not 30. Yeah. Prime Strike stuff.
Let me clear your mind of regrets.
Let me actually put this down to 1 point, now that I have like +3 to this even.
I sense
Maybe
turmoil
same
within
here.
you.
Let's get 1 point in Impulse, which gives me slow rest, trap rest, max movement speed, and crit damage. Let's get 1 here as well, it's kind of like a circuit breaker in a way. And then 1 here. Under 39% movement speed. Let's go. Cool. We will not see new affixes and suffixes of the expansion here. Yes. You can. If I find some. Dauntless Will, I think, is a new suffix, for example. Did they simplify crafting in any of the recent patches? They did at some point already, like 3 years ago. But no more than that. If you think crafting relics is tedious right now, well, it was even more tedious in the past. More affix RNG, yes, it will be. There's gonna be a bigger affix pool compared to before, but you can re-roll your affixes, right?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
So I think it's fine. It's fair. Yes, let's dwell in the swamp bit. Get the swamp dweller pants.
Ah, there you are. Come.
Let's take a look, shall we? Goodbye for now.
Same thing happened with the Nightblade with the bag, yeah. True. Yeah, you can add bias with the altar. I'm actually not sure if the bias from the altar like influences affix rerolling. I don't think so. It will influence like world drops though. Just tank it. Oh, what the fuck. Yeah, rerolling is not affected by bias at all. I mean, items are fine, they're good enough. Yeti Horn maybe could be an upgrade. Because it has cold damage too, right? Another reason why like Shaman would be so good for this with Wind Devils, I guess. The Yeti Horn. Or like one of many reasons. From what I've seen so far, I would say Crate's implementation is like it's gonna be harder to get what you want compared to what you were able to do in the season. It's not gonna be easier, rather harder. Because effectively they are limiting the amount of rolls you can do per item. Since it will, like every time you roll the item, it will cost more and more iron bits. Prepare to farm iron bits. Well, it also costs rare mats, yeah, but the escalating cost is iron bits. Because there's no... I mean, I guess they could like implement a way to like also make the iron, the rare material cost increase, and I hope they do. But right now it's not in the game yet. It will depend a little bit on how their implementation of the Ascendant items will end up looking like. But if they basically do what we did with like Rayloth and Ultos corruptions, then I don't see a reason to keep our system around. At least not the system as it is. Maybe we reintroduce it at some point with like a different system. Maybe if I somehow figure out how to flip and mod the UI in that, like in some ways, then maybe we could have like say another special drop that you can use to reroll into, say, like a different pool of affixes, not the standard pool of affixes. But I don't know if that's gonna be like doable, like to mod in. I don't know, we'll see. You want to test Berserker 2? When can you play it? When you buy the expansion, when it's out. How am I using attack damage converted to health? I don't have any attack damage converted to health right now. The upticks of life that you see are from Battle Surge. Battle Surge uses a new way of gaining life, and that is basically a hot, like health per second, restoring health per second. So whenever I crit, similar to how Inquisitor would activate Deadly Aim, right? I activate this buff, which lasts 3 seconds, and during those 3 seconds I regenerate, what is it? 8% HP every second, so a total of 24% HP. Hot isn't new, it is. Actually, like this type of hot is new. Like to Grim Dawn, at least. If you haven't read my offensive message, I'm offended. Still haven't played the new Anno. Nazi phobia. Somebody else like said something like that at some point as well, as like, what does the Anno have to do with Nazism? What the fuck? I don't get it. Did I miss something? Are the creators of Anno like NPD or AFD like supporters or something? Like, what did I miss? It's familiar, does it already? Oh yeah, true. But he didn't do that in the past, right? He only did that since like patch 1.2 or something like that. It always did that, but it wasn't listed? Huh. Interesting, if true. Or maybe then it's not new, I don't know. I thought it's new. Craig told me it's new. Maybe they were lying. I thought they added it to Raven because it was like new tech that they made for 1.2, which is like one of the precursor patches for Asterkarn. The only new thing Kratos is doing is buying a new lawnmower. Yeah, they can't think outside the crate, right? Their thinking is limited to their crate. I mean, energy is a little monka, but it's still fine. Alright. Small crate. What the fuck? If you don't have a pet build, the hot is good. Like early game before you actually... Before like pet scaling matters, I guess. And there's no way like Raven survives longer than half a second later if you don't play a pet build. Wait, I didn't click on Dyla. I didn't click on dead bodies. Oh well. It is what it is. Time to pretend I never missed that quest. Even if you do, you've never seen Familiar survive anything. I guess.
These are...
Come see what's left of my wares.
Cold damage. 50% elemental damage, 58 cold damage. Dude, Yeti Horn, if it rolled like off Frostbite, would be Giga actually. But it didn't. Unlucky. Time to switch this one probably. Oh wait, 32. Never mind. Gaze of Mongoliacs, level 32. It does have like base cold damage, so not the worst. It's all trash. Okay, which offhand? Man, like if these actually rolled cold damage, that would be so good, man. Where's my Vgen? 48, 52. Let's just hope for like a better Yeti Horn later, maybe. What about this regen and this one? Be 45 only, like. Yeah, okay.
But it's a good year. See anything you like? Iron well spent.
Close to being better than what I have, but not really worth at this point, I think.
I wasn't sure you'd... I'm going to...
I will play next last Epoch season, yes.
I'll skip the Legion is split on...
For at least one day. Some crunchy effect when you select it, actually. I mean, if it's good, I'll play it for more than one day. We'll see. Why play Last Epoch when Age of Empires 2 exists? Huh? When is release season? I don't know. End of March, I think. Something like that. Last Epoch, last played April 28th, 2025. When did I play it the last time? Let me check. It's also been a while. I played season 3 for like 2 days as well. Last played August 26th, 2025, yeah. I will play Smelter's Wrath in season 4, right? And if the skill is still the same as 10 years ago, I'll uninstall the game. Or you keep Ellie installed now and you uninstall it on the day of the season just for the statistics. That's some dedicated hater. And you will die to Bramble Bear. Oh my god. Fucking Bramble Bear, dude, like Bumble Bear, whatever it was. Like, it was a fucking bee, dude. Like, who dies to... How do you get one shot by a fucking bee, man? Not even like a bee, it's like a beer, like a bee bear. Oh, what kind of cringe is that even? Community Ellie season bot posted 2 bees. Yeah, they definitely added more bees. But did they fucking update Smelter's Wrath? No, but here, take some bees instead. Okay. Okay. Is this testing of the new graphic system? Maybe. Yeah, basically. I'd probably be able to show it at a later stage. When we're closer to the release date. To be fair, that's why I say like the system is a little harder to get, like with the system it's a little harder to get what you want compared to our league system, right? Like in the league, you would like go to some like ghost camp and just kill the ghosts, and then you would get currency with which you can reroll affixes, for example. In this, first of all, you need to do a quest in the new act, right? To enable it. Kind of how you needed to like do a new quest in Forgotten Gods to enable the set rerolling stuff. Or like the unique rerolling in general. So you need to do that first, right? On every single character. Then you need to have the currency. And I mean, this might be subject to change, of course, but right now, the currency that you need for rerolling affixes, you can only get in Ascendant mode. Unless maybe you, I think there's like a very, very small chance to also get it from like events that you can spawn that you basically get via like juicing the altar, right? I think that's how you also can get that stuff. So what I'm thinking is, right, for the seasons, if we just replace like our drops with like the currency that you need to use for their crafting system, you can still like, you know, give an incentive for people to do our like league stuff. Right? So that you can do like rerolling earlier. $106 needed for level 84. Oh yeah, right, we did that in the flippin' league as well, right? I actually... yeah, let me write that down. I don't know right now. I actually don't know right now. Okay, so... 106 it was, right? Yeah, it would be a big missed opportunity for sure. I do agree, 100%. Frost Shriek, holy shit. Wait, this item, it's a fucking two-hander, has +4 to Heart of Asterkarn? Oh wait, no, that's not, that's this one. Not this skill. How is it so much more damage? What the hell? That can't be correct. Is it counting like double? It's counting like double cold stones, is it not? If I do it like this... wait, hang on, wait. No, it's not. I mean, to be fair, my opponent right now has no cold damage. So it might actually be accurate. Nah, it is accurate. Because it has higher core damage than my main hand. And my offhand has 0, so it is accurate. But it would make me not have any energy regen from the offhand anymore. I don't know about that. It's gonna be rough. In Fangs, will you be able to do the campaign only once? No. Why? It's the same as now. Three times? I mean, you only have to do it 2 times. You don't have to do it 3 times now either. Ever since patch 1.2, campaign is 2 times, not 3 times. And that's not changing for Fangs of Asterkarn. Whoever plays Elite is a masochist. Recommend Spinchy. Yeah, I got like an early access basically. Correct. Scales for the Mental Storm. I don't think I'm that desperate for energy, to be fair. Especially like if you pick it this early, you lose a lot of damage, right? Like if you have like a full page and then trade it, okay, fair. But like this early, I don't know about that. Oops. Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, no, I already have 2 points. Devotions are the same. It's all relative. Magi used the freaking season mod to level in SR. I mean, yeah, whatever floats your boat, I guess. So I mean, what does look different in the devotion page is like this part here, right? And this UI up here, like the style here is different, right? This is very different. And this looks a bit nicer too, I think. It's just like the page itself is the same. With skills, they are completely new. Oh hey, this would be nice. Wait, no, it's a different item. I thought it's the actual item that looks like this, but it's a new item that doesn't have an art yet. Wait, it does have like a new model. It looks like it has a new model. Just the bitmap is not correct yet. Oh, cool. Dude, Frost Shriek like looks so fucking good, man. Oh, I like it.
I see my scouts have.
Just the person I'm looking. There are 2 setting there.
Okay, now very important. Whoopsie. Very important decision. We choose Kaiman's Chosen. Because we want an item that you can otherwise not get that easily.
See anything you like?
Do we switch this one? Yeah, I think so. Let's switch this, maybe also switch this. Sure. Sell all of this garbage. Okay. We need to take out these components. Put them back and apply this. Alright, cool. Which classes does Berserker have the best synergies with? I think one class that definitely stands out synergy-wise is Shaman. But also Occultist. Like those two I think stand out to me. So far.
See anything you like?
How about Soldier? I think it's one of the worst combinations of the new class, personally. Like there's... What's the overlap? Pierce damage, I guess? Pierce and Bleed. But like for Pierce and Bleed, Nightblade is just better than Soldier, I think. I mean, especially for Pierce at least. And for Bleed, Shaman is arguably better. Or Occultist as well. So, yeah, Soldier's a little rough. I mean, Soldier is tanky, sure, right? It is tanky. It's nice for being tanky, but otherwise, eh. Yeah, it's a bit tankier. I wanna play this next, I think. Flippin' Chaos Skellies. Should be good. Should be cool. These are nice. For this build, actually. Inscribed Bracers. Chaos Pets Pepega. I mean, there was a top 20 Chaos Kabbalist in the recent top 20, right? It was like one of the best builds in the game right now. So it can't be that bad. Let me remove this here and... yeah, it's only that one actually. Only one pet with chaos damage? How is it only one pet when you're playing skeletons? What? What? Was it not? I thought it was, or like close to at least. I think so. Anyway, with this weapon, it's also gonna be like very much converted. You tricked me, no. Oh, Spectral Bludgeon of Frostbite. What do we have here? It's actually worse? How is it worse? What the hell? Because my current one is Rune Carved of Frostbite and it's actually higher level. That's crazy. How did she like drop a lower level one? What the? Interesting. Unlucky, I guess. Oh yeah, what's my kill stress? 37? 35 vitality? Please be gentle, Bolvar. Please don't have like a crazy roll on your weapon. New DLC? Not yet. But new class for now, as a spoiler for you guys. I mean, not everybody can play it, but I can show it to you. Okay, here we go. Bolvar. Monka. Yeah. They need to buff Kuros. Like, Kronle is fine, Warden Creek is fine. Waldrak's fine, I think, as well, actually. He's just slow, but like, if you don't know how hard you can smack, you can die. Definitely. Bolvar can kill you for several reasons. One of them being you usually not having great Chaos Rust by the time you go here. Kuros though, like, I don't know. I would say even Zarya is still fine, like, well, she never deals any damage to me, but if you have like not the best damage and or you don't know how to handle her crystals, then you can definitely still die to Zarya. No date yet, no. Not yet. Wait, where's this totem? Is it like beyond the river? Wait, no, this is not the river crossing yet. I mean, you will be able to play the Berserker when it releases. I'm just allowed to like show some spoilers until then. There's not gonna be any actual like early access or aid to early access or something, stuff like that. I'm a closed like tester for Crate, and we are allowed to stream the Berserker class, not anything beyond that though. So this is only like a fraction of the new content. I mean, some items that drop we can also show, of course, but... Evicton, welcome, howdy. With Ascendant campaign mode, kinda replace Shadowrun for the amount of loot. Replace is a strong word. It depends what you're trying to farm, I guess. We're getting like maximum efficiency on like legendaries per hour. Probably not. But for example, you won't be able to get the materials that you need to reroll items in SR. And also for like farming specific monster frequencies and so on. Especially with the way to influence the loot tables and so on. It's probably gonna be a lot easier to get good MIs in the main campaign than in SR. Like from a specific type at least. And I mean, generally though, like, yes, you will also get like more legendaries per minute than you would get in Ultimate, of course, so it does close the gap in that regard too, but yeah. Yeah, it's a lot harder. I mean, it's more or less, I think, like the same difficulty as if you were playing on SR 30 or something like that. Just like in the campaign. Well, 30 to 31 is the old 75 to 76. And 75 to 76 used to be like the thing to farm. Like the harder thing to farm. Okay, so we want to use this item. That's why we sided with these guys in the first place, like with the comments chosen in the first place. Ideally, you don't want to get a Demonic of Decay. You want something with cold damage. But it does have like cold damage, and more importantly, it has DR to Winds of Asterkarn, right? 20% DR, basically to everything that gets hit by the Winds of Asterkarn. It's kind of huge. Excessive DR, you might think. Well, standing still also sucks, so I think it's appropriate. I think it's fair, honestly. Standing still sucks more than you think. And also this will probably have like some conflicts with other items later on. Like you might want to use this, or might want to use another item. And then it's like, do you want the DR, do you want maybe some more damage, or some other conversion, etc, etc. And there will be choices as always. There is no freeze on the skill now, so you don't need to freeze enemies, you just need to hit the enemy. Also the DR is only for 2 seconds, like it's not that long of a debuff, right? So if you happen to have to move around, and then for some reason you're not hitting the enemy quick enough because, well, you have to rechannel from like the small AoE, then you might still get hit for the full damage. Did they get the idea with the compressed SR from the Community League? Maybe. Maybe that's not the only idea they got from the Community League, right? Maybe there are several ideas they got from the Community League. Scaling dungeons? No. I mean, you can make the dungeons harder, right, with the Altar of Ascension. You can make them a lot harder and make them drop more loot. But it's not gonna be the same system as from the League. That said, if you play a League after Fangs of Asterkarn, you will be probably able to do both, right? You will be able to play Ascended mode to make everything harder, and then do like scaling dungeons on top, which makes stuff even harder. Is that something you wanna do? Maybe, maybe not. We can now change the global detail with Ascended mode. I mean, you can with the altar, yeah. I still haven't looked into how it exactly works, to be fair. But, I mean, they are doing that, so yeah. Okay, this thing just shreks Zarya. Even if she would spawn, her crystal would like instantly die anyway. Right. Okay, I think maybe next, now that we like maxed out these skills, it's maybe time to get the Raven on top as a buff. Of course, I should also grab this one, right? Like the armor, the casting speed, the cold damage from this buff as well. Should be good. Should have like one-pointed it like a couple of levels ago already, actually. What is a really boring whirlwind skill? So you know what to never play. It's the Winds of Asterkarn from the Berserker tree. Like a stationary Hour Reckoning. To be fair, I mean it's a new skill, like a new caster skill in the Berserker tree. That's coming with the expansion. But it's not my favorite skill on the tree either. I think it's okay. I mean, it can be fun. Like, I mean, if you like these kind of skills, it can be fun. I think what makes it like visually pretty appealing is like the hail that like falls down as well. That looks kind of cool. Like, it looks beautiful, I think. Just mechanically standing still. Not my favorite thing to do. Yeah, it's a channeling skill after all. Like a moving kill or aura. Well, it's not moving though, right? You have to stand still to channel it, so there's a... It is slower to go through the game than many other skills, I would say. It's a good skill for leveling, no doubt, but I would not say it's the fastest. Like, certainly not. Maybe they can allow you to move with a legendary set. Maybe. What the fuck? I feel like the guys working on the engine at this point have already like moved on to Grundon 2, which is fair. Like I don't blame them. It's fair. Yo, good afternoon, Daniel. Making them SR behavior was awesome. Wait, what do you know? Oh yeah. I think so too. It was a good idea by ourselves. And what's it called? Serious Stan did an awesome job with the implementation. Not gonna lie. Bonus dungeons are like really one of the best things we did for the leagues ever, I think. I mean, all the praise belongs to Serious Stan for that one, to be fair. Pretty sure he did like 90% of that at least, if not everything. Automated ladder is pretty sick too. Yeah, true. You can give yourself a medal too. that is pretty fucking sick too, not gonna lie. And the global chat and announcements, yep. All the good stuff that base Grim Dawn doesn't have. I'm like legit also like looking forward arguably more to Season 8 than to Fangs of Asterkarn. I mean, I'm looking forward to Fangs of Asterkarn because then I know we can lock in our Season 8 development finally. Season 8 tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Fangs of Asterkarn tomorrow and Season 8 the day after tomorrow, right? Yep, true and real. You heard it here first. Totally legit. And partnership is gone. White people happy. Nah, dude, like Fangs of Asterkarn at least gives us so many new tools to play around with, right? Like so much tech that's new. It could be even more, right? But I mean, Considering we're also getting Grim Dawn 2 at some point down the line, I'm not gonna complain that we get what we get. That we get anything at all. That's already like a big improvement. Whee. I summon storms. Whee. 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 You die now, Tentacle Beast. He died. Shadow drop it on FOA launch, yep. I mean, depending on like... I mean, it's not gonna be possible on day one, like, no fucking way, dude. No way, Jose. But I do wanna drop it, like, rather quickly after launch. Gorewake. What the fuck is Gorewake prefix? Huh? Gorewake. It won't be just mod changes, we need to do server/client changes too. I mean, yes. You have to. You are planning to do a lot of those, actually. Are any of them, like, actually relying on, like, the release of the actual expansion, though? Let's be real here. Look at the snow, though. It looks so good. Oh. Whee. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't rely on the expansion, right? I hope the only thing that you have to do when the expansion actually drops is like just change the, like, whatever the client is doing to check for like what expansions they've installed and stuff like that. Like game version or expansion installed, check whatever it is. Whatever the Mr. Monday client is doing. And then I guess you would have to do the same to verify whether like the character is legit or not on like server side. But that's just like a single line, I guess. The biggest thing, like the most work, the most amount of work when Asterkarn, like that we need to do between Asterkarn release and the release of the expansion, that can only be done at that point, is like the map changes, I think. Like that's gonna be a pain in the ass to do. Like merging the maps. Oh yeah, 100%. Like whenever Zentai says like the map is done, I will ask him to give me the map even before the expansion release, so I can already start the merger, ideally like pre-release already. I'm not sure how many days before release that's gonna be, but every day would help. Manifestarius. Girl of Arcane Dreams. To be fair, it's better than flipping Marauder belt, right? At least. Yeah. Primordial core with retaliation leap.
Good, you're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, Shazba, welcome back, welcome back. Appreciate it. 11 months already, welcome back. Taking vacation for the map merger. I might have to. Fuck. Good thing I don't have a full-time job anyway. Yet. You build servers. Nice. Do we need cheaper servers, Ground Zero? Do we need Uruk-Tor to hook us up with some ideally cheaper servers than what we have currently? Okay, that's one pointless line here. Finally, like 10 years too late, but hey. 111% cold damage on this. Oh, it's Frostbite suffix. Right. Also, look at these new modifiers. Leap, pierce to cold, chance of 100% CDR, +1 charge. Same for Ring of Steel, +1 charge. That's kind of cool. Actually, this is not too bad at this point in the game. I don't know if you want to change cloud service providers at this point.
Speak at
Yeah.
last.
Cringe modifier, what? What do you mean? It's insane. Chance to uninstall. I mean, to be fair, when you have more than one charge, it's a lot better. It feels a lot better once you have like more than one charge. But when you only have one, like the one default charge, then it does feel terrible. I agree, kinda. But if you have more than one, it's not that bad anymore. But yeah, we can double hop now, triple hop even. Woohoo! Also, oh shit, it gets converted to coal, right? Let me check out how Outline looks then.
I sense turmoil within you.
Outline doesn't get converted. Lame. Okay, let me unspec that real quick. Looks terrible. Like, well, not terrible, but I feel like it looks better without. You have to spam it, yeah. Xantai has like a gun pointed at your head and saying like, spam it or I kill you, right? True and real. You have no choice, you have to press the button, you have to spam it. Jump and run, hack and slay hybrid game, yep. Dude, actually this item is... It seemed worse on paper, I feel like it's actually better in game, what the fuck is this? Fucking rabbit build, dude. Is there AFK clear building ground on? Depends what AFK means for you exactly. AFK as in you are away from your keyboard? No. Just running around the map without clicking anything except for left click? Not really.
I am told I can. When the Legion was forced, I've already.
Like,
You're here.
there are some buttons that you also would have to click to activate some more like temporary auras and stuff like that. So like pure AFK
See anything you like?
like that doesn't really exist. Plus 3 Everwinter on this. Wait, what? That's crazy, no? Once we actually add a Raven on top.
Put it to good use.
Force Wave is AFK. Force Wave is only brain AFK, it's not actual AFK.
Be safe.
If you want to save your wrists, you just use a controller, right? I think.
Good. It's precise.
Or not. Just have to press the lead button. Yeah, but it's not gonna be on your wrist, right? Oh, look at this, 10k more damage. Booyah. And also, enemies have a 20% DR debuff on them now.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Honestly, the helmet is really good now, though. Right? Actually good helmet for Berserkers for leveling.
Bring me back to something interesting.
Certainly not a bad one. Let me put another soul shard, actually. I don't have capped Vitras yet. And what do we do here? One here. One here, one here. Yeah.
Got something you need stashed.
Seems good to me. Soul shard. There is no way other than playing controller. Yeah. Yeah, new stash UI looks pretty nice. There's also dedicated like dash tabs for your components and crafting materials, as you could see maybe. And you can also right click your stash tabs now and then rename them or give them like icons and so on. There's unfortunately no what's it called, like affinity, but still better than before. I mean, why run when you can jump? Why run when you can jump? How many tabs possible? I think it's like 3 or 4 more than before. Something like that. Now, honestly, like, once you have 2 chargers, this chance to reset feels, like, legit way better than before. Also, this damage is kinda nuts now, what the fuck? Holy shit. The helmet is insane. I mean, I also almost died because I have no Aether Rest, but... Should probably work on getting some more Aether resistance now. How do you avoid hitting reflect mobs while damaging others? You don't. But if you have Leech on the skill, which I believe you can get in some way, or if you get like high reflect resistance, then it doesn't matter, right? That's fine. Dude, the whole like charge system is so insane actually, like it's just makes so many skills so much better. I feel like it's a little undervalued still, even though I know it's, I mean I know it's insane, but I feel like some builders kinda undervalue it. Repair it doesn't need to help for damage if you wanna like build this for damage, right? Because it's on a fucking offhand. Like, this is maybe a bad example. Because like for endgame you're not gonna play this probably. It's still really cool for mobility at this point in the game though. I have terrible Aetherus. Can't just like jump into my death, please. Dude, I almost feel like you wanna use this on weapon swap. This, like, even if you don't play this weapon, like this offhand, you wanna have it in your like weapon swap, right? Just to like move around faster. Weapon swap builds, here we go. Like, this is insane. It's resetting so often as well. Like, what does this reset chain do? Hello?
Good, you're back.
52 Manns ins Deno GD2.
52 months and still no Grim Dawn. Thank you so much for the 52 months. Just for fun. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, Grim Dawn 2 next decade, man. What can I say? Whee! Oops, don't go naked, what the hell? Grim Dawn 2 Season 1, same day. I don't think so. Who knows? Spirit Wraith Girdle has +2 to Were Raven. Oh. And it has like the OFF proc as well, right? Honestly, this is not bad. Alknes. Alknese.
Shall we?
Alknos, yeah. Who knows? This is a lot of HP. Yes, please. Mm-hmm. What? Oh.
Be safe.
What else do we got here?
Come see what's left of one
Nope.
pass.
No, don't sell that. Sell all of this crap. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. It's all trash.
Good use.
Let me get some offensive ability instead. We pump physique and spirit only. I think. Probably. Oh yeah, we're done here. We can go to Fordaken and in the quests. Next decade from the point of Grim Dawn release. I know, next decade from today, so in the 2030s. Like not in a decade, but like at some point within the next decade. So at some point in the 2030s. I would say. That's my guess at least.
Took you long. The cult of
Took you long enough to make Grim Dawn 2, yep. Within the first quarter of next century, maybe. If we are not living through like a nuclear fallout at that point, maybe. Cool. Grim Dawn in real life. Certainly be a very grim dawn indeed. I feel like I'm kind of making up for having to stand still to cast my ability by just jumping around the entire map like a bunny. Kangaroo build. This is a little ridiculous, not gonna lie. Box bunny builds, yeah. Leap quake. More like just leap. Don't even have to quake. Like, paid loyalist item pack number 4 has like a bunny costume. Yep. This and virus might? Is there even an and? Do we now like enough time to use both? Bunny skater. Hello? Hello? Okay. Whee. Is this the new speedrun build? No, right? Like for Logorian, I don't think this is fast enough. But if you do like a Theoden speedrun maybe, or a... I mean for Korvac speedrun you also don't do this. Maybe for Theoden, yeah. Too deep compared to Shadow Strike though, it's at 25 points. So it's probably too deep. Like for Logorian 100% you don't. Like it's not good enough for Logorian speedruns. Maybe for like some other speedruns. Probably also not. Oh shit, out of energy, what the fuck? What the fuck? Wee. Shit, out of energy again? Oh. I should have gotten the Rover relic maybe actually. The Rover energy relic would have been probably actually good here in this build. Yeah, I mean it's Ragrathar, right? Ragrathar is the big Yeti in Asterkarn Valley. It's kinda late. What I think about Berserker plus Shaman. Berserker plus Shaman is amazing. Berserker plus Shaman with Briarthorn, I think sucks. Like, I don't think that's gonna be that good. But Berserker Shaman is great, just don't play the Briarthorn. Leave out the Briarthorn and it's gonna be good. I mean, you can play Briarthorn at level 20, I guess, or 30 or 40, but for endgame it's not gonna be any good, I think.
So our great moment of triumph is soured with tragedy.
Attack, Saru!
Good, you're back. I struggled to it. You see the Luminar.
Alright.
Excuse
Talk to
me,
her
my
as
father and I
well. I still have terrible Aether resistance, right? She's gonna kill me. 16%? What the fuck?
My.
Yep. She's just gonna fucking murder me, right? Hello? Can I please regenerate? No? Not allowed today? What the fuck? Had a cheese there with a corner there, but okay. Definitely get more Aetherus, please. This is not good. Deal with the cultists. Okay. Why not? I kinda rarely do this quest recently, but let's do it. Are new nemesis available on this build? Maybe. Dude, the new nemesis are so cool actually. They are pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I kinda like them. They are very nice. Thundering Vengeance, Retaliation Damage, Lightning Ring. Interesting. Interesting. Surely there's a new Celestial boss as well. Didn't they say in their post that there's 3? I think they said there's 3. Oh shit, we actually got Crescent Moon? Why is it a DPS loss? Because of the percent damage being lower? It does have the moon glow though. The moon glow is kinda nice. Does Berserker have any pet synergy? Not really. I mean, Amatox Pact is like an aura that applies to everything. Like these skills would also apply to your pets. But... and also... oh yeah, also Rallying Cry, I guess. Yeah, you and your allies. Like these buffs, I guess, work for pets too. Everything else, not so much. Is the main focus cold? The main focus for what I'm playing right now is cold, yes. The main focus for the class is... well... cold is one of them. I would say the class is a cold, pierce, bleed, chaos class. Mostly. Pretty much what this resistance reduction ability supports, right? Pierce, cold, chaos, bleed. Those I would say like the main damage types of this class. But you can play it with others as well, with proper itemization. There's a lot of lightning itemization, for example, for Berserker. There's some fire, some acid, some aether itemization even. Vitality as well. I mean, there's like damage, like supportive items for almost all damage types. Not all of them are gonna be like easy to get though. So yeah, like the natural damage types I would say are like Pierce, Cold, Chaos, Bleed. And then probably the next one after that is already Lightning, I guess. Because those items that you need for Lightning are rather easy to get early on as well in the game. But why care about Aether Ground when you can just like jump over all the Aether Ground anyway? Imagine taking damage from Aether Ground in 2026. Black Blades of Valor. Ooh. That's a nice find. Yeah, Occultist is like the obvious second choice for Chaos. Yes, yes. I think right now Berserker probably works the best with Shaman and Occultist. But of course it can work with all classes, like there are builds for all combinations. But if I had like two that stand out, synergy-wise, it would be Occultist and Shaman, yeah. New use case for Lujigan. I hate farming for that set. Wait. If you hate farming the set, why are you looking for a new use case for it?
See anything you like?
Am I misunderstanding the question?
Put it to good use.
Let's go talk to Brotherman Bill here. Didn't Wind Devils used to be able to lure Crate to the wall while outside? I don't know. Maybe? Chaos Melee? Yeah, Chaos Melee either as a wolf or without the wolf. Should both be pretty strong, yeah.
May the light.
Not on this character, no. But I've tried it before, yeah. It's good. They're both pretty good. To be fair, I should probably get Raven now on top as like a support aura, basically. Like even when you're not playing the skills from the transformation, you could still use it as like a buff aura kinda. And Raven buffs core damage, so that's nice. Oh, you don't have to, no. Honestly, in Grim Dawn you don't have to do anything. Like, Grim Dawn gives you full freedom for, well, most things. I should like update my title next time to just say like, no, the expansion is not live. Like there's been already like at least 10 people today asking, is the expansion live? Is the expansion live? Holy shit. Wait, did they change how this works? They did, right? Okay, like the scaling, I mean. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's put the Raven on the bar. And then we put this here, and this here, and this here. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe transforming back there. Okay. Oh shit. I need to also change this, of course. To be just Winds of Asterkarn. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, this might be still a bug actually. I transformed back like mid-air here. What happened here, dude? I can't move. Great, please. Let me move. Now I can move, what the fuck? What happens here, dude? Production? Hello? Can somebody clip this? So we can send it. Bug reports. What the fuck is this? It's gotta be because I like transformed back like mid-air or some bullshit while trying to do something and then like also landing on top of the stone or something like that. Clearly expansion's ready. Yeah, it's coming out tomorrow, guys. Kappa. There is Wolf and Raven, no bear. No. No bear. I think Raven is way cooler though. I mean, 3 transformations would have also been very cool, I guess. I would not say no to that. But bear is a little... Like, it wouldn't be that thematic for Grim Dawn, to be fair. I would rather transform into like a Yeti or something like that. And a bear, you know? Or transform into some kind of like demon, maybe. Whee. Stop freezing me, what the hell? Play Occultist with Raven and transform into Raven. Yes, please. It would be kind of hybrid though. It's kind of hard to build, probably, like probably impossible to build for, really. Kind of sad. I mean, maybe there will be a way, who knows. Transform it to John Bourbon. Yep. Kill Bane Gargoyle. Okay. I feel like the last time I did this quest was like in 2020. Okay, what's nice about being able to transform into Raven though, even on this, is like we can also grab Form of the Beast on top, right? So while we are in that form, we take less damage and deal more damage. Like even more damage. Oh, call, motherfucker. This exclusive is for Raven and Wolf. I mean, it's not an exclusive actually. The exclusives are Bloodborne and Heart of Asterkarn. This one is like cold, basically. Yeah, it's just cold damage. This one is for Pierce, Chaos, Bleed. But like, you don't need to be transformed to pick those, right? Chaos Raven would be so cool. Let me level up one more time, then I can show you. The fucking leap off head is so stupid, like what is this? Jump, 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 leap, jump. Teleport, jump. Like what the fuck, dude? Bonk, 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 wee! This item is crazy. Not really that good on paper for this build, but it's... the mobility is insane. He's Asterkarning all over the place, yeah, exactly. Let me through, I'm a fucking expansion character. To be fair, you still have Shadow Strike in the game, right?
Good, you're back.
Berserker. Direkt, Portal, direkt, Fehlsblom, direkt, Lokarekt, SCORV,
Yo, Thomas, 56 months, welcome back. Oh, you're still spamming emotes? Thankfully I'm not hearing that, actually. Erect. I can still hear it in my mind, I guess. I know what it sounds like. Beautiful. This compared to a no movement skill class. Like, imagine being a Defiler, right? Imagine being a Defiler compared to this, or like Shadow Strike. Like, okay, Zentai, you gave us, like, maximum movement speed to ranged expertise to help out gun builds. But Berserker got this. And also Berserker has max movement speed just in the 3 for everything anyway. Because it's the expansion class, I guess. Like, generally I would say, like, this class is well balanced compared to other classes. Like, it's not really, like, overly powerful. But then you have, like, stuff like max movement speed on impulse for all characters, not just ranged, or like this fucking item. And then you're reminded that it is an expansion class after all. And they need to sell the expansion. They're not doing it as like crazy as Blizzard would though, like very far from that. But to be fair, it's also fun, right? Like, so it's okay. That's fine. And like, honestly, ultimately, when it comes to like endgame, killing, SR fast and so on, it's not that OP. But for like running through campaign, it is pretty good. I mean, Virus Might exists though, right? So like, is it worse than Virus Might? Not really, right? Like Virus Might is the same, to be fair. It's like on par with Virus Might maybe. And the thing is, like, Virus Might is one skill for movement and damage. This one, honestly, this is a shit item when it comes to damage. It's just good for like zooming around. It's not actually good for damage, I think. So it's even more balanced than like any Virus Might stuff, I feel like. Okay, I said give me one more level, right? So let me do one more quest to level up real quick. I didn't explicitly farm the item, but I knew that that guy is gonna drop the item and that item now has those modifiers. And you kinda, like if you run through the campaign, right, and you just always make sure to kill the one big like Yeti boss here in the valley, then you always get it, right? It's a guaranteed drop from him. Okay. So I'm level 41. You said Chaos Raven would be really cool, right? Chaos Raven would be really cool. So I mean, this is Cold Raven, right? Let's also like show off the skills from the Raven that I'm actually not even using right now. Right, you have this and that. The skills here. And Chaos Raven would also be kind of cool, right? Okay, the leap is still cold because of the item I have, but it's Chaos Raven. Which looks very nice. Not gonna lie. I mean, might as well like show the other forms as well real quick, right? Like a werewolf. This is like the standard werewolf, like Pierce werewolf basically. You can also have like cold werewolf or like items. But Pierce is like the default. And then you can convert it as well to convert to Chaos Werewolf. Werewolf is not as flashy as Raven, to be fair. I mean, he's a melee guy, right? And melee in Grim Dawn is not really that flashy usually. Just like charging and slashing. But I mean, it can be more flashy if you like use other skills on top, of course. On April 1st, the developers should add the Capybara transformation. Yeah. Chip. Let me respect, please. Thank you.
Turmoil within you. Farewell.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, Form of the Beast, 1 point at least. This is already capped, so we put more points into... well, Icebound Everwinter, I guess. Raven is not the most common transformation in games, certainly not, no. Actually, I can keep it at 3 points, I think that's good enough. 3 points there, and then... maybe like 2 here, yeah. I think Raven is really, really cool and for obvious reasons also very thematic for Grim Dawn. I really like it. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here for the day. I'll be back with more Winds of Asterkarn Berserker next stream. I might maybe even get myself some additional items that I already like showed on stream, but I would have to get from like new areas, right? But technically around this level you would be able to like go to the new areas and then like get it, right? So I think I might get those like off stream maybe, and then show those items on the build as well. Because there's like 2 more MIs that are pretty fucking good. Maybe even more. But I'll show the ones that I already showed on stream at some point. I like that I showed on YouTube at some point, right? I'll just use those for the spell as well, and then we'll continue with the expansions next. I do have to fix my Aether and Chaos Rest though, like this is terrible. Very terrible. Anyway, until then, feel free to jump over my Discord, on my YouTube as well for VODs of course, and if you want to see like future Season 8 spoilers, I'll post some of them on YouTube at some point going forward, but like that's gonna be like around Asterkarn release, probably not before that. I will post some before that though on my Patreon every now and then, so if you want to support the channel and all this content going forward even more, then yeah, you can always join my Patreon and get some sneak peeks for Season 8 as well. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much for all the follows and subs today. Appreciate every single one of you being here. Take care, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.